I've spent countless hours trying to figure out which keyboards the fastest editors on Fortnite use, and trust me, the results might be shocking. Today we will focus on the top 5 fastest editors on Fortnite, and I'm simply going to take the Proguides tier list since they did a fantastic job finding some really underrated people. And without any further ado, let's get straight into this topic. On the number 5 spot we've got 1% Cultures, who is arguably one of the biggest grinders in the fast editing scene. He's definitely the most consistent quad editor in the game up until this day. Just watching him PG someone on stream is crazy. This guy literally never messes up an edit, he always keeps the flow up and is one of the people who can actually transfer editing skills into 1v1s or arena. Cultures is using the Pro TKL, which is somehow really rare in the fast editing scene, but considering that this keyboard costs around $200, it's quite understandable. Nonetheless, this keyboard has a fantastic build quality. Just switch wise, it's still the fastest keyboard on the market. Next up on the list, we've got BHShock, who is a really underrated fast editor in the scene. He's grinding since 7 months on YouTube, and trust me, his skill level is insane. His mechanics were already 7 months ago way ahead of any typical creative warrior, and over the time he just got even faster. Now with the implementation of double movement, his clips became even more insane, since how well he manages to implement this new mechanic into his playstyle. All of his clips honestly feel speed up since how fast his movement is, and that's why he's well deserved the 4th fastest editor on this list. Shock is also, just like Cultures, using the Pro TKL. I mean, it's a really popular board, but is the fastest editor using it as well? Let's find out. The next person on this list would be Synergy Hawk, who is probably the fastest female editor in the scene. She started uploading Fortnite content 9 months ago and is already one of the fastest editors in the game. What's also really weird is that her binds are far away from optimal and she still manages to be this fast. She might not be the fastest editor, but everyone can agree that her editing style is really smooth, which makes her videos so much more enjoyable. Hawk just recently made a handcam video revealing that she's also using the Pro TKL. At this point you're probably asking yourself, okay, is the Pro just the GOAT keyboard for fast editing? But I can already spoil you that the number 1 and number 2 editor doesn't use the Pro, so stay tuned. And at the second spot for the fastest editor on Fortnite, we got Chronic Lookie, who is grinding fast editing content for 2 years already. Back in the days, the whole topic of fast editing wasn't really a thing, but today he's almost at 50,000 subscribers, proving that grind really pays off. Lookie is 100% one of the hardest working people grinding the game every day, and he has insane mechanics. The recent signing to Chronic just proved that even the top tier Fortnite team sees his true potential. Lookie is also the first person on this list who doesn't use the Pro TKL. He's using another really popular fast keyboard, the GK61 with Gateron optical yellow switches. This keyboard is one of the few which can actually compete with the Pro TKL and comes only at $50, which is way less than the stock price for the Pro. And finally, the fastest editor on Fortnite is definitely not Rift, but Synergy Sify, who's just on a different level of fast editing. Just watching this gameplay literally makes me motion sick. He's so insanely fast, precise and incredible to watch that he definitely deserves this number 1 spot as the fastest editor on Fortnite. On top of that, he just sits at 7.5k subscribers on YouTube, which means that he's really underrated, and as far as I can tell from his handcam videos, he's using the Razer Huntsman Mini with optical red switches, which is another really popular optical gaming keyboard, which pretty much proves that you don't need the most expensive hardware to be the best. And yeah guys, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed content like this, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This would help me out so much. If you still have any more questions, feel free to ask me down in the comment section below. I try to answer as many as possible. And with that said, have a great day, have a great night whenever you're watching this. And until next time, stay awesome, I'm out, peace. I've been fucking up lately, yeah, I just need my slime. Rolling up a blunt so I can go and pass the time. All Margella kicks up in the beamer, watch us ride. I've been fucking up lately, yeah, I just need my slime. Hey.